Hey Jump Warriors, it's SuperHollers, and welcome back to part 2 of What If Sabo Got His Memories Back Early. Thank you guys so much for 500 subs, and as we keep pushing forward, I have a couple ideas for the 500 sub special, so don't worry about that. Since I don't want to keep you guys waiting any longer, let's head straight into the video. Last time, Sabo got his memories of the past back after reading a newspaper that described that Portus the Ace was going to be executed. With his memories back, Sabo entered the Marineford War and managed to save not only his brother Ace, but his younger brother Luffy as well. The three brothers then escaped Marineford and trained together for a while before going separate ways. Now 2 years have passed, and Luffy just finished reuniting with his crew as they were on their way to Fishman Island. One thing I did forget to mention after the last part was the bounty increases for Luffy, Ace, and Sabo. Luffy's bounty would most likely go straight to 500 million instead of 400 million because people learned of his connection to Dragon, Ace, and Sabo. Sabo's bounty at this point would likely be 850 million, since he's not only the second in command of the Revolutionary Army, but he's the brother of Ace and Luffy, and managed to save them from an admiral. Ace's bounty increase is easily the biggest here due to the world finding out he's the son of the Pirate King and a brother to the second in command of the Revolutionary Army and Straw Hat Luffy. I'd say that Ace's bounty would skyrocket at least over 1 billion and would increase even more over the time skip. The Fishman Island arc remains relatively the same except for the fact that Luffy is stronger than his main story counterpart. From here, the Straw Hats continue on their journey to Punk Hazard, and again this arc goes almost exactly the same. You see, the early arcs of the 2-year time skip don't really have much changes here until we get to Dressrosa, which is where some major changes will start to take place. Doflamingo originally lured Luffy into the competition with the Flame Fruit, which is of course Ace's devil fruit, but here, Ace never died, so Doflamingo doesn't really have anything that would interest Luffy. However, someone like Doflamingo isn't going to give up after that, so he's probably going to have some strong devil fruit as the prize. This alone, however, wouldn't make Luffy enter the competition. Although the odds here are against Luffy entering the competition, I still say that he'd still join it for fun, considering this is still the goofy main character we all know. With Luffy in the competition, he still meets and has the same reactions with all the competitors there, until he needs to leave to go out to help his friends, which he has no problem with. He leaves wishing Rebecca good luck with the rest of the tournament. Sabo at this point is still in Dressrosa investigating the country with the Revolutionary Army, but this time he has no interest in the competition until he gets more information about the country. It's when he learns of what's going on underneath the Coliseum that he interrupts the finals and destroys the arena, revealing everything. From here, the rest of Doflamingo arc plays out mostly the same, except his fight with Burgess occurs much earlier, since Abo interrupted the tournament and he wasn't able to get the devil fruit thanks to him. Sabo defeats him even without the use of the Flame Fruit. When it eventually gets to the Luffy vs Doflamingo fight, I'd say that Luffy actually manages to beat Doflamingo with his first use of Gear 4 since his haki is stronger than normally. Dressrosa is still saved, and Luffy is able to properly introduce Sabo to the Straw Hats, as Sabo came to him shortly after Doflamingo's defeat, as they had a reunion after nearly 2 years. With the Dressrosa arc complete, we move on to the Zou arc. It's here where we first learn about the payback war between the Blackbeard and Whitebeard pirates. Even if Ace was added to this fight, I don't think the results would change much other than the Whitebeard's pirates having a bit more information about Blackbeard's abilities. However, I don't think the Whitebeard pirates would allow Ace to enter this war, considering Whitebeard sacrificed his life for Ace to survive, so he was probably left out of it. The war plays out the same, which is why Blackbeard is still recognized as a Yonko. As the Straw Hats and Law form an alliance with the Minks and Samurai, they inform Luffy that Ace is currently in Wano, which excites Luffy even more since he'll get a chance to see his brother again. But we know, before the Straw Hats can head to Wano, they must first save Sanji from Big Mom. This leads to the Whole Cake Island arc, where I believe events will pretty much play out mostly the same. And that's where I'll be leaving things for now. I know you guys were probably expecting more, but I honestly don't see things changing much for the Straw Hats post time skip in this What If. This What If isn't finished, but it's going to be on hold until Wano finishes, which I have a feeling is going to make this a lot more fun. So I'll see you guys next time.